Hey guys, after mining about 64 million Mithril, I decided to come out with a video. I get asked a lot whether or not if it's profitable and what kind of gear that you might need. So I'm going to go over these as well as the HOTM perks that you may want to prioritize when going through your mining progression. If you're not in the late game, you're definitely going to want to be doing Mithril mining, if not powder grinding, as gemstone mining is not profitable until you can actually have the pristine to support actually doing the grind. If you're HOTM 4 and you're burnt out on commissions, you can go with a Yogg set with a jungle pickaxe. If you have spare coins, you can also pick up an early sorrow set. Once you're HOTM 6, however, picking up a gemstone gauntlet is a game changer. This is also when you unlock the Dwarven set. As you farm, prioritize picking up fortune and mining speed chambers on your Dwarven set, as this will further increase the hourly income that you make from Mithril mining. So for the heart of the mountain, I do recommend waiting until you're at least tier 4 to do this, as efficient miner is a very important perk to pick up. This is pretty much going to be one of the perks that you're going to invest majority of your powder into, as this is going to increase how much you're going to be making in powder as well as coin. And of course, make sure you're focusing on your mining fortune and your mining speed. And if you're in late game mining, you may want to look into titanium and sanium, as you're going to notice that you're going to be breaking all the blocks faster than it's respawning. So this gives you an additional block to break. You may want to invest into quick forge as well, as this is going to help you with converting enchanted titanium into refined titanium. Now, if you sell enchanted titanium by itself, it's about 2/3 the value of refined titanium. When picking a location for farming Mithril, you want to pick a location that is very densely compact with blue wool, as blue wool actually rewards you with the most Mithril as well as powder. I will provide in this video clip a couple locations that you can use for farming Mithril. At this first location, you want to position yourself very close to the block, as that will optimize your reach. So you want to be able to reach both sides of the blue wool. This will enable you to be able to farm as much blocks as possible. Keep in mind, as you get deeper into Mithril mining, this spot actually becomes obsolete. Even after you're able to farm this whole location and pretty much camp it out as the Mithril is respawning, it's still a very densely packed location. So if you're having trouble reaching this next location, either that you don't have Wise 5 or you just simply don't have the mana pool in order to reach up, you can follow this path that I'm providing right now in order to reach the top. When positioning yourself for this location, you want to tuck yourself as much into this corner as possible, slightly tilt your camera to the right, and then tap your D key or right movement key to kind of move along the edge so you're able to reach both ends. If someone's already on the location, please swap lobbies. Do not invade someone that's already using the spot. Though it is very common to see macro players here, it is also extremely rude to go into these locations and blocking individuals that are farming. Not every player that uses this location is a bot. It's just the prime spot that you want to be at, as it has the most blue wool that you're able to reach in one location without movement. Because of this, bots tend to use it a lot, but it's also very good for players that don't want to have to move around, which can lead to human error. So let's go ahead and show you what a sample is like when doing mithril mining with somewhat of a decent setup. I am running a full Dwarven, full perfect setup, as well as going to be running a Scathapet as well. I'm going to go ahead and run some numbers so you can see what to expect when running this. So I'll go ahead and clear all this, and we'll make note that I have 21,283,108. And then I'll do a 15-minute test just so you can see what's going on. So that was the full 15 minutes. Some things to keep in mind when you're doing this is that titanium always sells higher on the bazaar than it would for the NPC. And mithril's usually lower for bazaar. So make sure you're always selling it to the NPC. So we'll go ahead and pull out my enchanted mining sack. And then this is what we're going to be selling. Let me go ahead and make some space because we're actually going to convert all the mithril over as well. And let me grab my mining. You may want to opt out of the mining sack, as this will actually contain a lot of your mithril in there as well as your titanium. So we'll go ahead and spam this over and convert it. As you can see, we went from 21 million to about 24 million. So it's roughly about 3 million for a total of 15 minutes. So if you take that 3, multiply it by 4, you're going to see 12 million profit per hour. Again, this is how I farmed out my entire Dwarven set, as well as the perfect gems and chambers that I have in here. You can do this for hours on end with little effort and make quite a bit of money from doing this. A couple more ideas for videos coming up. One of them is fishing. Now, this new fishing method would actually make it stupid easy to do fishing. No longer would you have to chase mobs around or deal with all those kind of hassles. The only negative side to it is the fact that you would be doing it by yourself. I know a lot of people try and get the most out of dolphin, but as ammonite actually became one of the most meta fishing pets, the new method actually works a lot better. Another thing is you can actually fit 1 to 3 people in here, and you could probably do more, but I do only recommend keeping it to at a maximum of 3 players. Another thing I've actually considered as well is doing a gemstone guide. So if you want to be one of the people to vote one way or the other, leave a comment down below and tell me which one you actually like more. And make sure you thumbs up those that pick the same as you, as I'm going to decide from those votes what I'm going to go with next. Anyways, you guys have a good one, and I'll catch you later. See you, nerds.